Hello everybody, and welcome to what is Tier 2 Round 9, forget the title, I forgot to rename it, but Tier 2 Round 9 in Suzuka. I'm in the commentary booth today alongside Tim Blesh today.
Hello everyone, hello.
Okay, so we're back off a very intense race in Tier 1. Lots of collisions, a few safety cars as well. Maybe hopefully we'll get the same today.
And you forgot a lot of Codemasters shittery.
Oh yes, it's just...
As always.
We'll be talking for some time, so I'm trying to focus on the thing with you as well. Suzuka. Additional comments on this track. Very lovely track, loads of history, and definitely a fan favourite for all races.
Yeah, it's definitely an all-time classic here. Also the only track where you go cross when you have a crossing over the track, so basically do counterclockwise and clockwise at the same time, at some point.
Yeah. So we're trying to take you through who leads the line. Currently leading the line is the Red Bull driver of Lisa. Of course, again, full-time driver today. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, we're looking to set our back collab for today. As now, and thankfully, we now have more drivers than previously.
Yeah, a little bit more.
With the very entertaining race that we had last time.
Well, it was a very educational stream, let's say.
Yes, indeed. Just trying to reflect on history of side that film alone actually takes place to set us going for Suzuka.
Well, his race yesterday wasn't that great, so let's hope his race today goes a little bit better.
Yes, indeed. So then coming into the S's, obviously you have to put this pinpoint right in order to set a great sector one. As now it comes to the very fast left-hander through into...
Yeah, the diagonal corners are very fast.
Yeah, you have to be extra careful as well. And now into the hairpin, loads of collisions could definitely happen here.
Oh.
I think he's slipping a bit, so we'll put a dent in this time, but he will be looking to try and... I think he's backed up actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So there's I think he's still using so not just yet. As we now come around sprint curve. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Nice.
What just happened?
It seems as I think one of the other, perhaps thought I'll just crash into somebody just to make me feel better. And nice. We have shithousery, and we are not even into 10 minutes of qualifying.
I don't want to go to the league chat right now.
Oh boy, at Migrating Coast, it didn't even take about 5 minutes, and we're already looking at some drama. And oh, look at that, a few AI drivers have joined us today.
I think...
Are we restarting?
Yeah, I think that it's very clear that we are restarting the lobby right now.
So then, yeah, as per into a short intermission with this quite shithousery, and we'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, let me just make my mic, and welcome back.
Take two.
Take two in flying gears today. Yeah, so after that shithousery, hopefully we can get we can get this qualifying session along and see some laps today. I'll see someone crashing into the side pod of someone in Mark 40 speed.
Well, I heard that it was a bug, actually. It was a little buggy there, so... in doubt blame Codemasters, so
Yes.
that's our philosophy here.
Yep, let me just go ahead and rename the stream. Okay, right then, back to the game, and let's see who's going to be out first. I think quite a decent
It
pack
will
of,
be Slings.
yeah, quite a decent pack of cards, but obviously Blazer wants to get it going again. He was I think the first person to get out of the pit box, so maybe he'll have to take Slinks, as he said, and set his laps on. Someone who has actually overtaken Slinks, I think it's perhaps who was the cause of the incident. Just a few minutes ago. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
I think now perhaps is the first one to make a lap.
Okay, yes he is. So he's just heading on Spoon Curve. And obviously, if I want to talk about something, I might as well talk about last time in qualifying, last time in Japan yesterday. Whole time I think sat around like a 126.
Yeah, I think 126s will be the time to beat here.
It'll definitely be a common happening. It was a 126.427, so who knows, will someone beat that, or even less, shall someone enter the 125s? Quite curious. Quite curious. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
It's a possibility, but probably quite rare. So there we go, perhaps, actually not perhaps, or maybe McLaren's, yeah, McLaren just got out before, so perhaps we'll be starting his outlap, coming into the S's. After people waiting in the pits. That looks very good. I'm just coming out in the double curve, something about the gravel there, and off the egg curve. Really fast and really smooth through that, now approaching the hairpin. McLaren's giving way there, so perhaps I'm getting caught in traffic. And now down into the right flat hander. Now approaching Spoon Curve. Where the incident happened, thinking that it's been this time.
For now.
As he now belts it down, approaching the curve with 130 on, a very start corner. Get that perfect, very easy to get it right, and now approaching the Casio triangle. A very tricky chicane. It's quite impossible to go with, to be fair, as he now heading across the line. He's going to set at 128.1, so it'll be fairly beatable. That's what will get us going for qualifying.
Oh. No, he actually beat Blazer now. Blazer is oh, never mind.
Slinks got faster than someone else also coming across the line. What's he going to set? It's going to be a 127.7. So Slinks, a very decent time, almost into the 126 on his first attempt.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
So Kateshi and the AlphaTauri, I think, perhaps having a bit of a knock on, but damage so far. Nemo sets a time, and Hashima sets the fastest lap of the session with a 127.03. So
3,000 of a second faster. That's a very small gap.
yeah, quite a small gap indeed. As well. Who else seems to be crossing the line? It's Mr. Zoxon is crossing the line to his lap. But let's check this golden ball with Kateshi.
Oh.
Oh, yes it is, so that's track limits for Kateshi. Let's now just sit down. Okay. Get back to grips of what's happening in the session. Keziol's lap isn't invalidated, so he'll be trying to set one. as I think, yes, he is well fastest sector, but obviously doesn't really imply much. Yes, yes. Let's put that data out and then let's see what he come, and he's going to come across the line. He's fast in qualifying, we know this, but it's only best for 4th for now. Yes. Let's hang on, just be a sec. Okay, back. Okay, so then quite a handful of drivers set the lap, Hashima being the fastest for now. And someone else says that Mr. Zogson only best for 11th fastest, but Idealus, I think a decent qualifier as well. He's going to come into Casio Triangle. Top 3 looking plausible, or maybe it's going to be, it's not top 3, but it's quite close, only 200 off with a 127.4. We now see Lloris, the only one to say his lap for now. Yep, indeed, so we'll be on board with him. Approaching hairpin, a little bit of traffic, but the Williams will move out the way fairly simple.
Boom and soundtracks are nearly impossible to get to let some faster people through. I think of like Hungary Sector 2 is nearly impossible to let some people pass.
Yep, but he has set a good sector as Lloris. He's going to come across Casio Triangle, try and keep it perfectly. He does just that. Oh, he's invalidated though, so that's not a lap for Lloris currently. And I think Vego also smacked down his lap. So,
Yeah.
So not much people saying that laps just now.
Yeah. I think actually Weber wants to do 2 warm-up laps because his battery is still full.
He's almost across the line. Ahead of Weber, of course. He's going to come through 130 off Latal and looks very nice indeed. Now coming to Casio Triangle. Slipping it through.
Very good there.
Yep. All by invalidate, however, and that's not going to be a lap for Hashima. But still, he's still top of the chart, so that won't concern him as much. But he's going to have to be wary of the drivers behind him trying to set a faster time too.
Yeah, the track will be faster now. I think now Weber goes for a lap.
Yes. Let's try and just score.
Oh
dear! I've just called Gimp's eye, but that's Weber out of the session. I think he's looked up or slipped somewhere. Yeah, that's Weber out of the session. Now perhaps he's on his way to set up, and he's going to go on the grass a bit. So it's not going to be ideal for him to try and improve his time to the top 5, just 6 or 7. He's going to go to Casio Triangle. We've seen a lot of invalidated lap times on this occasion, so perhaps. So he'll be coming across the line eventually with a 127.6. So he improves it in 3 places into 7th. Kateshi set his lap and go into the top 10.
yeah, lot of track will be faster right now, so it clearly shows.
Yes,
and let's see what the other guys can do.
Yep, Slick's set a purple sector. Maybe on this occasion it does mean faster sector because he is just 3 thousandths off the pole time. So we'll have to find out as is Yusuf. He's going to be the first one across the line for now to set his lap time. Ferrari's haven't set the lap time just yet, but once getting close to the pit barrier, he's going to set a time of 1:27.7. Getting to the top of this, so it's a pretty decent lap by Yusuf. As Big Yossi goes third fastest with a 1:27.1. Right the lap from Big Yossi. And now it's Darren Wood with Slings.
Also very fast right now. I think it is a faster sector.
Yeah, there we go. 120. There's our first 1:26 of the day. A 26.9 by Slings. So he looks to be in pole contention. He really wants it today.
Yeah, indeed. He looks very fast today.
Yes, he's saying his lap time. Much drivers currently nearing the start finish line. I think it's the reason he's actually the Alpha saying his fast lap.
Yeah, Loris is also right now on the fast lap. His first one.
AJ also 2 races out, so he makes quite a lot of points to get right in the championship. I think he's still quite close to second as he's actually trying to warm up his tyres and get ready for the lap. So let's see who else is going to be coming across the line. I think it might be Loris now. He's lasting 2 or 3 out. There he goes. He looks to be lost. He's saying very fast time here so he can improve on it. Maybe that time.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Kessler retires. I think he's done the Loris goes fastest on his first attempt at 1:26.9. And it's another close pole. It's another close provisional pole again in LC.
Yeah, only 7,000 right now.
Very great lap indeed. Here comes Extino on his lap. Improves only to 4th, but still an improvement nonetheless.
Yes, still in around like 1/10 behind the pole lap, so still very. It is possible to get a pole position right now in this last attempt.
AJ improving his pole lap so he can at least gain some points in the championship to be second to the runners up. So obviously maybe also leads with quite a margin, so we're going to see what he needs to do. So he comes now outside the final corner with DRS Adrian on the straight line with a 1:27.0. So he's in 4th, which nearing the top 3 as well. Look at that gap. Look at the gap between the top 6 especially, I think.
Yeah, they're in top 7 with Big Yasa. So close.
Wow.
Basically,
separated by just a 10.
Basically, top 14 is separated by less than a second. This is very close.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of the best qualifying sessions we've had. I mean, not just the best qualifying sessions, some of the other qualifying sessions we've had were absolute bangers, and we're hoping this one is the same as well, as you can see by the gap between the top 7. Okay, so AJ obviously just clean his up Hashima. He's going to try and fight back the response, Slings and the rescue. So I'm going to hold the table for now. Shift to the on-track cameras. As the game I've just been watching has ended, no draw sadly. But yeah, I'll be just focusing on the race now. So there we go through the hairpin we got with Hashima. Very nice neat out of there. And now approach Spunk over there with some hefty speed.
Yeah, it's very quick right now.
Track map, who knows, maybe it'll be fast, maybe right. Ashima to try and fight back in the race.
I mean, it's very possible. It's very possible.
Yes, indeed. I think coming out Kazuka is very nice. Here he comes,
And
126.6 in his provisional pole by 200.
now
That's a very,
that's a
very
big
great,
gap.
very great response from Ashima. What will the recent Slits have to say about it? Or even, what does AJ have to say about it? So yeah, we are in for, as always, another tense finish in Suzuka, in RC.
Yeah, and now we go to the last, I think the last run for everyone on this qualifying session, because there's only 2 minutes left.
Yes, it is. Yes, sorry about that. He'll be starting in the back of the group because of that crash dead in qualifying. So let's see, perhaps he's on his fast lap. Or is he off Kvyatbona?
I think he backed out.
Let's see what you can do. Through Kazuyuka we go now. Keep winning the lines as he just does exactly that. Bring our full pelt to the start finish line with a 127.9, so it's actually not an improvement. Maybe I think he improved his time.
No, it wasn't even. He wasn't improving at all.
He stays 14, so he's going to have to try and improve on it a bit with the little time he has. Let's see who else I think he's near the start finish straight, so he's got quite a lot of traffic on it. Has been on the way in there, still has to be careful with it. Yeah, no traffic for Blazer at all, so I mean, it's sure helped him with the lot of slipstreams, but as he now exits out of Kazuya, down to the start finish line, what's it going to be? A 127.7, which puts him off to 12th.
That's.
It's improvement nonetheless, though, but still, as we got Myths here, I think a new driver, I haven't really seen him before, but here he comes now across the start finish straight. He's going to get 8th, 127.3, so quite an improved lap from Myths here. Zoxen, yeah, qualifying is over. Phil Malone improves into 8th, but yeah, that's Mr. Zoxen down in 18th, so he will start 18th for the race. As now we got quite a lot of finishers. Need to try and be attentive as I possibly can. Here comes Nabro across the line. And not going to set a lap because he's backed out a bit. And what about the Ferrari of Yusuf, who goes into 8th, which topples Phil Malone. His Ferrari teammate, however, goes second fastest on the provisional front row, so it's a massive lap from Yossa. As here comes, I think, AJ or Coolest. I think he improved. I don't know if he did, but Larice has set this fastest time now, so his response to he's responded to Ashima. But what about Slinks? What can Slinks do? I think he's backed out, I think. Or not?
Nah.
No, I think he's backed
Yeah,
out.
he backed out, yeah.
So he starts 5th, actually. So he starts 5th. Or will that be 6th or 7th or 8th? Or 7th, actually, because he's already set his time. What does AJ have to say about it? Will he get will he get pole? I think maybe, because the times are very close. Or not. 6th fastest for AJ, which puts Slinks down to 7th. Let's check Myths
Yeah,
now.
and I think that's not a good ending for Slinks' qualifying session.
Yes,
It looked promising, but at the end.
And then there you go. So yeah, that's essentially we almost avoided a crash Myths, and I think that's going to be the qualifying session. As yeah, the rest of the drivers, Kateshi and Slinks, into the pits. So that will conclude the end of a very great qualifying session.
Yes, indeed. And still, the top 11 is in 1 second of a gap. Yeah, has a 1 second gap to the pole, so very close.
Yeah, so we'll set a very nice message for the race coming up in just a moment's time.
So we maybe have close racing or pure chaos.
Yeah. Very nice, very pure chaos. But anyways. So then, Greece, a very great response to. Sorry. A very great response to his previous pole sitters of Slinks and Hashima. Goes to the top, so there we are. I'll just run you through the positions with Larry's first, Hashima second, Big Yosa third, XD fourth, Ideas fifth, AJ sixth, and Slinks with a very disappointing qualifying session. I'm sure he will be disappointed. Into seventh, Yusuf with a very, I think, a decent lap. Eighth, Phil Malone also decent lap. Two Aston Martins flying very close to each other. 10th is Myths, 11th is Kulis, Paul Divers 12th, Kizio 13th. Quite unexpected for Kizio to be 13th, but
yeah, very disappointing qualifying session for him.
14th, 15th is Blazer, Katachi 16th, Badewell is 17th, Zobson's 18th, and Weber with that crash in qualifying will start dead last. So then we'll head into a short intermission and we'll be with you for the main race in just a few moments. Okay, sorry for the late arrival, just had to go for a quick toilet break, but here we are, the main race, Suzuka. So let's quickly run through the tyres as the drivers approach their green positions. If I can just be comfortable. There we go, so not much soft runners, only 5, and the rest are just on the more harder compounds with only AJ, Kezio, Blazer and Weber trying to go long, rest on mediums and softs. So yeah, it will be quite a stretch battle ensuing into Suzuka today.
So either one of a few of those who are on the softs hope for chaos, and the ones on the hards hope for go for the long game here.
Yeah, obviously, as we've seen in recent races, especially if I can recall in 2019 and also in 2022, collisions can happen here, especially
yeah.
quite a tight curve into turn 1.
Yeah, that curb is deadly.
Yes, indeed. So then let's just wait for Weber to take his big spot, and we'll get the race underway hopefully in just a few minutes, and hopefully no red light glitch, just so it doesn't.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
Oh
no.
Someone's already took an early start. Okay, there goes the hazard.
I think that calls for take 3.
Oh, please, oh my god. Come on, stop. I'm begging. Wait. Okay, I thought the house had a jump start maybe, but for God's sake, I've called it, haven't I? I've called exactly what I said, haven't I?
Yeah.
Let's check with the drivers. Let's check. Who was that? I think it's Paul Diver. Yeah, he's the only has on the grid, so he's took an early race start. No penalty, so I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just has to do the lap, then the race starts, actually.
Oh wait, so he's basically on another formation now?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think it's probably glitched out or it hasn't.
Or that, yeah.
Okay, well then we'll have to just be patient, I guess.
Yep.
Quick water break. Oh. Never mind, I think we're back. Don't. Oh my god, it's put me in the car. It's put me in the car. Or no, I don't know because I don't see myself on this list.
No, I think you are in a car. It's just basically a restart of the formation lap of the race start.
Oh, God, this game just confuses me.
It costs a lot of nerve, yeah. This game costs a lot of nerves.
Oh, there's Paul Diver, goes on another lap. Yeah, I think it's yeah. Paul Diver's on his grid start, and then the game is just.
I think he just disconnected from the server before in the formation lap.
Yeah, oh there we go. I think we're finally on the way. There we are, finally on the way. So 4th light and the 5th light. We're underway in Suzuka. Who's going to get the better light? Who's going to get the better start off the line? It's going to be, I think, Loris gets a very decent start. Hashima will be right up with him though.
Oh, very close.
Oh, quite. It says that I thought there was a 3 wide there, but everyone's made it out so far. as Loris gets a little bit of advantage, but XD though straight up with Hashima. But oof, Yusuf has gone out. Yusuf has gone out. There he is. Yusuf has gone out already on the first lap, and Williams is wide. It's Mr. Zox, and he's been inside the back, but still, there's been a collision at the back, and is that an early safety car? Not. There's a whole. I think it's a virtual safety car for now, but it's quite baffling how it's not a safety car. But yeah, first lap, and we already have action.
I think it was a collision between Kateshi and Yusuf because Kateshi got a 5-second penalty for a collision, so maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, so the stewards will have a little look at it, but yeah, the game's confusing Paul for first, but he has retired. He's not on the grid anymore, but yeah, confusing start for now.
Yeah. Also, Slinks is very much in the back of the grid with no front wing, so.
Yes, so it's turned from bad to worse for Slinks after a very decent showing at qualifying, then slumping to 7th. He's now slumped all the way down to 16th, and I think we'll get green flag conditions shortly. I think we are. Yeah, the drivers are starting to pick up the pace a bit, so we're now hoping to be. Oh no, it's probably just a delta, as it always is. But hoping we just get the green flag conditions underway shortly. The grid's still packed together. There we go, DRS enabled, and we're back underway. So Loris already made up a gap on Hashima, who is beefing with XD though. He's looked down the grid. All Slinks is pitting, obviously for a front wing change, as is Kateshi and Weber.
I'm actually a bit confused. Why are we in lap 4 right now?
Oh yes, I think the game has confused Paul Diver for another lap. I don't know. So yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
We're about a few laps short. It's also Luis going a bit wide, as I think Hashima almost sliding out, but he manages to keep it. Ooh. There goes Idealus with a big tank slap out of the hairpin, and will allow AJ to catch up with him, so he can catch up with the rest of the pack up front. As 3 goes, he won't have DRS, especially down the straight coming up to 130 yard, but he will have the ERS. Let's just check the difference, but he will be using it. So he's going to try and gun it around 130 yard. Whoever is gunning it is Mifs and Yossa. They're very close together. But here they come now through 130. Mifs backs out of it. It's Kizio with it wasn't great double move because he was up into 10th, but now he's up into 9th. So a very decent start after that miserable qualifying session for Kizio.
Yeah, and also Weber. Oh, never mind. I think Weber had to box because otherwise he also had a great start.
Nero and Blazer going side by side. Ooh, I thought no, it's just Paul Diver going down the grid, so obviously I thought it was a crash, but yeah, Paul Diver has so now we've completed the laps, and now it's going back down to lap 3 again.
Yeah, we did -1 lap.
There's a crash. There's a crash. It's Mifs. Mifs is down. Mifs has spun. Was there a collision or was that by his own? I don't know, but nevertheless, Mifs has spun into the gravel. And that's put him all the way down the order. So he's going to have to try and make up some more time now.
Yeah. Not a great start for him in his first race here in LRC, but it's still lap 3, so...
Yeah, so it's possibly anything can happen. As now Hashima's trying to improve the 7/10 gap between him and Loris. Obviously the race with a soft tyre, so they will be great in just a few laps, but he'll give him a huge advantage on medium on Hashima.
Yeah, he's in the soft tire alpha sandwich.
Sorry to interrupt, there goes Phil with a nice sweeping move into 130 yard and makes the move done going up into 8th. As Kizzy also up into 7th because of that crash I think Mifs had.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
As in the background, Age is going to make a move here into turn 1 and gets the job done, so he's set free now and has to try and catch up to the pack of XD, Hashima and Loris. Also, both alphas, should I mention, they're going to have having a great race so far, but obviously, still anything can happen in
Yeah,
quite low.
one safety car and the whole order can be completely random. Can be completely random actually.
Yeah, shifted around as Luis, I think, on one again. Oh, there goes Hashima. There goes Hashima with a very nice dive. He's gonna slip there. I think they make contact. But Hashima with a very great move nonetheless, going down the inside of Lloris. With Lloris not expecting that at all, but Lloris going to try and fight it back now. Through spoon curve we go. It's not usual you see a vertical action through here, but now we go down the straight, leading into 130 so Lloris going to try the chance here. He's Lloris enabled. He's going to try and just creep in front, but I don't think he'll make a move just now.
Yeah, actually the hairpin is a very good opportunity to dive bomb someone. It's also very simple there.
Yes, as now we go through Casio curve. So he's going to try and get another opportunity coming into turn one. Here goes the DRS. So just focusing on that for now, and we'll see beef happening between Idealis and Big Yossa. But there goes Lloris. Round the outside and then back into first place. But Hashima is going to fight this one back still. So this battle will go on for quite some laps.
Yeah, and also in a few laps time, Hashima has the tire advantage.
Yes, indeed. So. Anyways, see down the order.
Yeah, the grid is actually still very close, but also not somehow. Hashima. I think Hashima just got a track limit warning there because he ran extremely wide in the, I think it's spoon curve there.
I've seen quite a lot of drivers going wide. Here comes Hashima. He's going to do it down into turn. Oh, he will into. Luis has to back out of it though. But Hashima with great moves as we're seeing here, through into the hairpin and now into Casio curve. So Hashima putting up the action today.
I don't think that was actually a very smart move because now Loris has DRS.
So, yeah,
but he managed to defend itself, so very good job from him.
Yep, I think he's running a great race today. But he'll have to go a bit longer so he can be the deserved race winner, of course.
Well, Shima had a good race yesterday, so I think he will have a good one today too.
Making a move on Coolest, all the side by side through here, but Coolest is going to try and fight it back. He doesn't have the grip to do so, but really try and fight it back around spoon curve. Here he goes now. He's not quite close enough, but then Phil Malone gets the position guarded. Meanwhile, Loris still trying to fight this out. We're going to have I think we'll have a room to 130 yard. Is that going to be? No, it isn't. Loris not quite near him just yet, but he's going to keep behind for just one for the DRS. Oh, they're getting very close together.
Great defending from Hashima there.
Yeah, but Hashima's going to lose the place now as Luis with DRS.
Very aggressive move to the slipstream.
Yep, as I think Big Yossa came in front of Kizio.
Oh! Loris went a little bit wide there, and now Hashima is back in the lead.
I've just seen the glimpse of it, perhaps it moved up into 11th.
Oh, and under the radar actually again. Ooh, no. I wanted to say HA went at the back of the pack there in the front, but now he made a mistake, and now Big Yossa is at the back of the pack there. And now there is I think a big DRS train forming right now.
Oh yes, it is. I didn't even pay notice of that. DS is also near with Kvyatbona, as is quite low of the pack. I think it's down from first to
10th actually.
So the whole of the top 10 is in a very big DRS train. So
It reminds me. I think it was 2022 when Alonso was I think had the biggest DRS train ever behind him in Monaco.
Oh yes, as he was famously called the train conductor. It was
Yeah.
very all the top three getting a bit close together, but no contact. And as I was saying back in Monaco, yeah, it was quite a display. But here comes the race now. He wants to break up the train, and he's going to do so with DRS. Hashima's going to try and fight it, but with DRS, it is barely plausible. But I think there's a spin, there's a contact, and there's a massive crash and another massive crash. There's a bit between Idealist and surprisingly,
AK,
it's a virtual safety car. I caught a brief glimpse of I think a McLaren going brown, but yeah, Kvyatbona, with a fair play to him, he's got unlucky after a very decent start, but now drops right back down to where he started.
Yeah, and I think he also has a bit of damage, but no, he doesn't have. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, but still very disappointing for Kvyatbona. Still going to have a virtual safety car with a massive crash, but yeah, there we are. A virtual safety car nonetheless.
And again, what do we have to do that we actually get a real safety car right now? Because I think they.
Sphinx has got a penalty for a drive-through.
Oh, yeah, I think that's another Delta glitch.
Yeah.
If I think.
Yeah, I think that's his doing, but yeah.
I mean, that was a big crash, and we didn't get safety car, so I don't think we see a safety car today. Only the virtual one.
Yeah, but there we go.
Now Hashima, for once, has DRS on the straight start finish line. So I think this time he has the upper hand against Loris.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
Just hang on just for a bit of a shift. I'm sorry. Sorry, I know I'm missing out on the action, but apparently something's happened to my microphone.
I have no clue how to get rid of it. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Right, okay, I think that's fixed the issue. Sorry about that. Yeah, Hashima, there's a bit of movement happening. Big Yoss, I think, Big Yoss is going to the fight now of fourth. Idealist was in the fight for fourth, but then eventually got crushed out. I think he was at least, but
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
He got very unlucky there.
Okay, so then anyways, lap 9 of the race, and quite a lot of action, and surprisingly no safety car for that incident, but still, we're still in the race nonetheless. No restarts happily. There's Phil Malone and Coolidge. This is a very great battle brewing right now. It was
we somehow missed entirely how Phil got like from P10 to P5 in like no seconds at all.
Yeah, but there goes Coolidge round the outside in 130R. A very great move from him. Oh, Hashima slipping a bit. That's going to lose him some time. As XD Law.
XD in pit.
Yeah, XD Law was decided that's the end of his stint, and now which tyre will he put on? I think it'll be the Haas ideally.
Oh, around the outside from Hashima, and he backed out.
So yeah, I just missed that, but yep, still the action happening between these two. As Kvyatbona's retired. He's retired in pits, so he's decided that's the end. That's going to be the end of his race. Slinks gets another penalty. He got a first penalty for the virtual safety car, and has got a penalty now. So it's a miserable. Yeah. It's a very, very miserable race happening from Slinks. He's actually blocked in the pit lane. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. He's actually blocked in the pit. Okay, never mind. Kvyatbona's gone. But yeah, speaking of Kvyatbona, very disappointing for him. Because obviously we know he has speed, but yeah, that session was just not cutting it for Kazil, after the crash especially.
I mean, he had the speed, but he didn't have the luck.
Yeah, Hashima going wide again. Sometime it's going to be bound for one of these to get penalties. I did see him go wide a few times, but they hopefully don't want it to affect their races. Now we go through 130R, and thinking of a move, but he's going to try and stick close together. It's Hashima, so I can get the DRS. Oh, Lloris has got there's a contact. Lloris had a massive tank up. It's helped Hashima, but Lloris is still going to get DRS. No, also Hashima, but Lloris is going to get the. Lloris has the better straight line speed, it looks like. They're so close together. We're approaching into turn 1. They make contact again, and that's allowed Big Yoss to catch straight up with them.
I don't think actually that was a tank slapper. I think Loris wanted to go to the pits.
Oh.
But he couldn't go for it because Hashima was there in the way.
So yeah. Very interesting interaction, but Lloris ideally doesn't have to fight it, so he can enter the pit safely, because obviously he is 10 laps into his stint, and it will be the ideal window for the soft runners to pit. As yep, we still have them going side by side, close together. Sorry, as currently.
Yeah, I just hope Loris didn't get any damage from that.
Yeah, otherwise that'll be very unlucky for him.
Yeah.
But still, we approach down to 130R. Not much action ensuing just now, but obviously we'll get action sooner or later.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time here.
Yeah,
in LRC.
As
speaking of
action, who is that? It's a Williams of Mr. Zoxon. He's round. He's kept the car. He's kept the car going, but he was facing the wrong way, and now back on the way in a fast speed section. You don't ideally want to be at. Lloris actually, he's staying out, so maybe it was a tank slapper.
Yeah, I think
quite.
With that information, I think it was a tank slapper.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of an error from Lloris, but. So yeah, nonetheless, he is into the lead and has taken the lead off of Hashima, which he's going to try and fight it back as well. As in comes Mr. Zoxon. I think he took damage. I don't think he took damage to the wing. He's not retiring, but he is coming into the pits for some hard tires. Yes, I think he is.
Yeah, I think his tires were just dead at this point, and then he spun.
No, it's hard, okay. Yeah, so unfortunate for Zoxon. So meanwhile, we've got Phil and Coolest. Obviously, Phil 2 seconds behind, but it won't stop Coolest from trying to get in front. Still fight, not much action as always, but Coolest and Phil, they're very close together. They're at least having a very great scrap today.
Yeah, and also for a very long time. I think they were right behind each other for like the whole race, actually, I think.
Yeah, but in comes Coolest for the end of his medium stint, and will maybe try and perform an undercut on Phil.
Yeah, that's actually very early for hitting from the mediums to the hards, because Loris in the lead is still out on softs.
As is perhaps. Let's just hope perhaps doesn't go for his very great tire strategies again.
Yeah, I think he copied me after the off season last season.
Yeah, exactly.
He shouldn't do that, but.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Smith's getting the move. We still wait for some action between these two. Hashima's still close together, but Lloris doing a very great job on these softs. It has to be said.
Yeah, and also from Hashima right behind him, because now I think Hashima has the ERS advantage with 40% more ERS.
Oh yes, it's actually full battery, so he's not gonna be using it all. He's gonna be trying preserving some, maybe down the straight leading into turn 1 out of Casio curve. And now into...
I think Hashima just
Oh, they're getting close.
forgot that he has an ERS button.
Yeah, they're getting close again as now Loris finally enters the pits, as does Big Yossa on the medium tires as well. As does Phil, and I think as does not Nadewell, but yeah, some of the drivers taking some early.
Yeah,
some,
perhaps now in the pits.
Yep, some risks, but obviously Kulis with the early pit stop, will that try and play an advantage into his hands over Phil Malone? But as I see right now, as here comes Kulis down the straights, Phil Malone approaching the exit, but I think Kulis will just be ahead or not. Phil Malone will actually get the advantage, but here comes Kulis bulldozing down with a miss for company. Oof, so he's back. Phil Malone backing out. So yeah, that's going ahead of Kulis, but obviously with just a 1 lap disadvantage, but it won't be dangerous as much.
Yeah, and funny enough, I think XD-LOL is now in the net lead. Because he's very close to Hashima and Nate.
Oh yes, Hashima, of course, not pitting, but he was fighting for the win of the race for most of the time with Loris. But
So I think XD-LOL's undercut can maybe work.
Yeah, I think he was on the soft. So yep, he's starting on the soft. So that early pit stop actually paid quite the dividend for him, and he'll definitely be leading the race come when both Hashima and Nate pit. And the time to pit for Hashima is now. Oh, getting a bit squirrely. I think
no penalty.
Yep, yeah, exactly, to avoid the penalty, but almost colliding with the wall there. As Nadewell actually stays out, so he'll be in the lead, but obviously the net lead, of course. As XD-LOL trundles across the line.
Yeah, and Hashima went for the soft tires.
Oh, yeah, so
So they are very fast for the first half of the stint.
Yeah, I think Hashima was on mediums and then decided to go on softs.
And also Big Yossa jumped actually Hashima.
Oh yeah, so Hashima's gonna have to try and yeah, it's a Big Yossa. He was with the fight in for the podium, but he'll be behind Larice and XD-LOL to try and make positions up.
So he really have to push now to get back in the lead.
Oof. Just getting a bit touching the line. So Hashima closing up to Yossa. Of course, those soft tires are very fast, but they're not fast for as long.
For a long period of times, yeah.
Yep. But here he goes now. There's another side by side. It's Larice and Blazer. Larice is gonna get the Larice is gonna get the position, but Blazer has to back out of it due to him being on 14-lap old hard tires. And Big Yossa defending, going on the grass is Larice, I think. But Big Yossa defends from Hashima and stays into 5th. But from how much longer is Big Yossa going to stay in 4th? Because here comes Hashima, or 3rd, and gets it done quite easily. He's going to try and the reason he put these soft tires is he's going to try and make up positions to get ahead in the front.
Yeah, he's very quick on those softs.
Yeah.
You already see a gap growing from Hashima to Big Yossa. And he's now closing in on Loris, so I think Hashima is on a mission.
Oh, what's happened? I think Slinks has collided coming into the pits, and that's lost him his front wing, and that's another virtual safety car. Slinks
that's 2 times in 2 days that he hits the pit entry wall.
Oh no, Slinks having a very, very terrible race, as it is to be said.
Yeah. And not a virtual safety car, not full safety car, so...
Yeah, still, as it was yesterday, instead of safety cars, just full of virtual safety cars.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe we'll get one last blast towards the finish, as it always is, but yeah.
I actually think Bernd Mylander has quit his job and
Yeah.
now it's just virtual safety cars right now. Maybe tier 1 in LRC it was too much for Bernd.
Yeah. And I just decided, you know what, I can't say this anymore. Get
Yeah.
the ghost start. And now we're under green flag conditions again with DRS open.
Oh, X-Steel went into the pits.
Oh, yes. Maybe to make up some ground, but I mean, those hard tires weren't really that old. But yeah, try.
Yeah.
Again, another interesting call from XD Law. Let's see if it works out this time. And if he gets lucky with a safety car or not. But yeah, who knows?
I think he hoped that the virtual safety car was going for a bit longer, but
Oh yeah,
it
that's
actually ended right there when
all side by side through the
Oh.
curve. You don't really see that much, but Hashima going around the outside. I think he wasn't at the no he wasn't, but he's into the lead with a very nice move. Probably the move of the day so far.
Yeah, indeed, that was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
move.
so very rapid on those softs is Hashima. And she's gonna try and make up a lot of positions before the soft tires go degrade. Oh, there goes Loris wide. Loris goes a bit wide and somehow still doesn't have a penalty, but so does the rest of the drivers. The rest of the drivers keeping it clean for now.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very odd actually.
Yeah, you don't really expect the whole field to have no penalties, but here we are anyways. As Loris gonna try and fight it back with the DRS enabled. Here he comes. He's going to try and get that move. He's quite far ahead. Is Hashima. Hashima defends well from Loris. As Phil Malone and Coolest, these guys are still scrapping it out, even with pit stops. He gets in front of Coolest, and I think this is a very great battle to save it for them too, as they kept it very clean.
Yeah, and also for a very long time, and so
yeah, throughout this race.
Kudos for them.
Indeed. Hopefully we can see some clips at the end of the stream and just to see the great battle between the two.
Or the great crashes.
Oh yes. They're still trying to get in front, but Hashima, those soft tires really working well for him, of course. But he's gonna have to try and get in front more so he can preserve the gap and then get a decent gap so he can pit for whatever tires he thinks is best.
Yes, indeed. He just has to bring Loris out of his DRS window. Because Big Yossa right now is basically out on the contention for the win, if it stays like that.
Yeah, if it stays like this, but obviously those hard tires will come into play just a bit sooner. As now, Loris still with the DRS behind Hashima. He's very closer. He's closer than he was the lap before. He's gonna get the move this time to turn one. Very tight. Ooh, very close. But Hashima still defends very well from Loris, and Loris has to go for another lap to try and overtake him, or maybe trying to find a sneak throughout these turns. Meanwhile, Phil and Kulis still battling out. Kulis now into fourth. This is the fight for fourth now, as it is, and yeah, the scrap happening between him. It won't stop for I think any longer, as you now tick down to 9 laps of Suzuka. Ooh, Zoxen and AJ having a little scrap here at the back of the field. Obviously, AJ has not had the race he wanted to try and gain points, so as it stands, he'll have another pointless race. But maybe, who knows? Who knows? With a late safety car, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's never too. Actually, I think every time in the last few rounds we had a safety car in the last few laps.
Yeah, it can happen. It nearly always happens. Coolest going out again, I think, but I think he just stayed within track limits. Meanwhile, perhaps in Weber, they're having a fight. Perhaps almost going wheel to wheel with him around Spoon Curve. But here he comes now. Round 130, I think. Is Weber going to try? He's weaving out, but Weber defends the position still. as we now head back to the field, Luis gaining back the position as he was trying to do the few laps before, but Hashima straight on with him. And this battle is not over yet. Meanwhile,
I think there will be right in each other's gearbox for the rest of the race, I think.
Yes. So this is as it stands, battle for the win. But Hashima though, I don't think he'll be wanting to pit, because if he does, that'll basically put him out for the win entirely. Getting a bit
Maybe even out of the points.
Yeah, because obviously the grid still, I mean, not really close, but it's fairly close.
Yeah.
Between I think around like seventh to first, it's still fairly close. So you can lose a lot of positions, and Nadewell perhaps has lost a position to Nadewell, with I think a very great move around the hairpin. He's gonna try and defend it now. But let's just go back up with Hashima. Hashima still trying to make a move. Almost. Oh!
Still very close to.
Getting slippy, but he's still close with Loris. As here he goes now. DRS. He's very close to Loris. He's gonna make the move down. Simple as that. Loris trying to get the slipstream, but yep, Hashima into the lead as it stands. But those soft tires are gonna really drop off sooner. So he's gonna have to try and preserve it. Still trading positions is Phil on coolest. So it'll be like this definitely for quite some laps. As now Miff's next.
I think it will be that for the rest of the race.
Yeah, Miff's next.
Like I said.
They're very close.
He actually is.
Miff's saving his error. He almost spun, but yeah, those hard tires are not proving its age. So he's gonna have to box soon and then pit for some softs, or maybe he'll try and save it because he's in sixth, and also it's a definitely good point scoring position. So yeah, we'll see. Will he try and preserve it, or maybe we'll just have to give in and get the softs out. Still quite an interesting fight.
Or maybe hopes for a safety car.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Weber and Zox having a fight. They'll be on board with XD-Low. They're very close. Yep, XD-Low very close. Obviously, Miff's having a very big tire disadvantage. No ERS being enabled, so there's not going to be a move happening around 130R. But will there be a move happening into the straight? There definitely will be. Getting very close, but XD's going to try around Casio curve. You don't do that, and there's barging and bashing around for these two. It's not really the cleanest of racing, but here comes XD-Low anyways. Down the straight and into 6th place. He's tried it in Casio curve. It wasn't the best of moves, but nonetheless, he still gets in front, obviously with the assistance of the DRS. Yes, indeed. And Hashima still fighting it out with 7-lap-old soft tires. They usually degrade much around 10 laps, but still doing a very great job on the softs, as he is.
First in, so I think the softs can go a lot longer than we think.
Yes. So we'll try and preserve the tires, as now the race is way closer, coming into 130R. So he's going to use a bit of battery. He isn't, but Hashima weaving around as Nero and the two Alpines having a bit of a scrap. Obviously, I think Miff's trying to give way. Oh, there's contact and Larissa spun! Hashima spins Larissa round, and that's changed the momentum for the race drastically. Look at Yossi straight up with Yashima, and he's gonna pass him. There's gonna be some stewarding right now, but what a moment in this race, especially at this point of the race. Larissa contending for the win has gone straight down to 3rd because of Hashima. But yeah, I won't want to point fingers just yet, but wow.
Yeah, now Big Yossa back in the lead.
Big Yossa
is in the standings actually.
Oh yes, he'll gain way more points now to try and secure the championship probably for next race. But the two Alpines still having an almighty scrap. Where I wonder where we've seen this before. Alpines having a scrap, not really usually ending well.
No, they don't actually
Yeah,
end well at all.
yeah, but this is played very hugely into Big Yossa's hands. Obviously, was very behind when Lloris and Hashima were fighting, but now straight into the lead and definitely because Hashima's tires will degrade quite a bit. He'll try and preserve that lead of the race. But as we know, Hashima, old tires on new, he's still very fast, and Yossa's gonna have to be aware of that.
Yeah, I think his tires are still in a very good condition.
Trying to weave Hashima, but obviously with that potential collision between him and Lloris, will there be penalties coming his way? I don't know, but we'll have to see at the end of the race.
Yes, indeed.
The Alpine's still having a scrap through.
It could also be Loris's fault, actually, so we don't know it yet.
Yeah, but anyways, Alpine's still scrapping out, even with 15-lap-old hard tires. Mifs is still catching up. Mifs is still catching up with Nadewell. They're still going side by side. They're trying to give room. Oh, they make contact. The Alpine teammates, they make contact with each other. Rear and front, and perhaps is going to try and get that advantage and try to make up some places into 7th. As now we still have
the good old battle for lead.
yeah, they're good. Oh, there's a big I think another big collision between Alpines. They're having a feisty scrap, but perhaps almost colliding with Mifs. But still, yeah, this is the fight to pay attention to. As obviously the other fight that was happening between Kudus and Phil Malone. Phil is more ahead now on Kudus, so you won't have to worry about him for now. But these Alpines still having at each other.
Yeah.
So I'll be trying to look at this battle for as much as I can. As here we go into 130 yard, they go out of track limits, but still surprisingly nobody with track limit penalties.
Yeah, it's very surprising actually.
As here he comes to 130R, almost making contact again. Trying to go outside the 130R, but Nadewell's still defending the position. Hashima's gone in front. Kulis has gone in front. Hashima still with those 10-lap-old hard soft tires, still making a very great job out of them.
Yeah. Alpine still very close.
Yeah,
still very close.
Yeah, there's gonna be some forks in the Alpine board, but
or maybe not because it's a typical Alpine.
No, yeah, this basically happens every race.
They are used to it.
Yeah, exactly. But still, they're supplying some action in Suzuka today. As now Yossa down 7/10 with Hashima, but maybe potential penalties are going his way. Meanwhile, straight at the back is just movements in the pit lane for AJ. Of course, AJ not having the race he wanted, now all the way down to 14th, so he won't be getting any points.
Yeah.
As yeah, but Big Yoss is still trying to catch up. As Phil Malone, they're having almost making contact. They were very close together, but Phil Malone still nonetheless in front of this battle for fourth, and it's been happening for quite some time. As I always say it, but still, yeah, very great fighting between these two.
And also, they kept it clean for the most time. So,
yeah,
kudos to them too.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, let's not say the same for the Alpines, but perhaps straight up with Mifs.
Well, it's clean for Alpine standards. So.
Yeah, exactly. Unless they both go crashing out like it did in Austria and Hungary of last year. Australia, sorry, not Austria. Yeah, but still, I think quite a mini DRS train formed between these three. But Hashima's still maintaining his lead, even with even with these old soft tires.
Yeah,
So it's still
very surprising actually.
it's a great performance by him. But Yoss is still not gonna try and give up. Let's check the battery difference. They're relatively the same, but obviously it'll be obvious because they will have one last blast with the ERS. But who
Yeah,
knows?
because we're now entering the last lap very soon.
Yeah, we'll be entering the last lap in just a few corners time. So we're gonna be in for a great finish, I think, as it always is. So then here we go, approaching the start finish straight for the last time in Suzuka. Here we go, last lap, Yossa straight onto the back of Hashima with the RS, and he's straight back into the front. But Hashima's gonna not give up on this, even with those 12 lap old soft tires. He's still got some pace in him. So will he stay with him? Is a caution. Don't know what's happened. I think there was a caution in sector 1, but I don't know exactly what happened. But Big Yoss has now got a very great gap advantage to behind Hashima. But Hashima, he's slipping a bit, and he's trying to keep it in the road, but he's basically just losing more time to Big Yossa, and he's
I think his tires are dead right now.
Yeah, practically, because on those 12 lap old soft, it's quite hard to keep in. But I wouldn't really use my ERS now, but as you can see, yeah, he will not have any ERS for the straight coming to 130R. But here we go then. Big Yossa kept his cool. I think kept a very fine race, especially at the back when Lloris and Hashim were fighting. But after that collision between the two, between the Williams and Alpha, he's played it.
Yeah.
He's gained a massive advantage out of them. So here he then comes across the line to extend his lead in the championship. Big Yossa, the winner of the Suzuka Grand Prix. Ashima comes across second, and Lloris comes across third. But there's going to be a talk between these two. Phil Malone and Kudist almost having a photo finish, just separated by 100 tenths. So Phil Malone, the winner of that battling versus Kudist, in fourth. Perhaps, and this is a close finish. Those 7 hundredths separating the two, perhaps a myth. So yeah, there's your almost photo finish for the day. Blazer and Weber, the two Red Bulls, coming across the line. Zoxen from the back of the grid really couldn't do much, but here he comes across the line. Oh, this battle's not over yet. It's for 30th to 14th. Is there collision? No, there isn't. But is AJ's going to try and get it? It's pointless, but it doesn't matter. Here they come across the line, and I think Kateshi is just in front to take 13th and AJ 14th, and that has rounded out quite a feisty Suzuka Grand Prix. Nadewell, your driver of the day, but obviously I'll make a poll.
We have our yeah, exactly. We have our own driver of the day poll.
Yes. So yeah, quite the intense race, especially in the closing moments between the collision between Hashima and Lloris, playing well into Yossa's hands. So there we are. I'll just take a quick screenshot of the race results so I don't forget, and we'll just run you through the results with Yossa first, Hashima second, Lloris third. Disappointing for him, obviously, with the collision, but great fighting nonetheless throughout those laps. Phil Malone and Kudus, another great fight between them. They actually advanced the most from 11th and 9th. Phil Malone, the winner of the Phil Kudus battle. 6th, the XD-Low, Nadewell and Myths, the two Alpines, still finishing in one piece. Perhaps.
Yeah, actually, Nate gained the most positions. That's why.
Oh yes,
I
indeed.
think
That's why he got driver of the day. But
driver
anyways,
of the day.
Alpine finish intact. Perhaps is 9th. Blazer and Weibo, two Red Bulls finishing 10th and 11th respectively. Mr. Zoxen into 12th. Kateshi 13th. 14th comes AJ. Slinks, disappointing race for him. He's 15th, starting from 7th on the grid, obviously. And Kiziel, Idealist, and Paul Diver and Yusuf both rounding out the DNF and both rounding out the results for the race. So yeah, intense indeed. And we'll go into a short intermission for the driver interview. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in just a minute.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay then, welcome to the driver interviews. Yeah, quite a lot. Obviously, error not. I'll just go, as always, by driver order. Oh what? Yeah. We're back now. Sorry for I've accidentally forgot to unmute my mic. But yeah, here we go then for the driver interview.
Yeah,
So
what a race.
yeah, for the race indeed. So then, Big Yossa is up first. He finished first, so he'll be the first one in. Hello.
Hey,
Okay, Sen. So you're the race winner of Suzuka. So yeah, congratulations on that. Obviously, I think you were just a viewer of the fight between Yoshima and Norris, but after that, a collision between them two, you obviously took advantage of that and then used it really well, and in the end won the race. So talk us through how it went.
yeah, the start was not as straightforward as I would have liked. I lost like 2 or 3 positions, which I was not too happy with, but then just kept working on the base we had, and then just worked my way up to the front, and then of course Loris and Hashim were a bit too quick for me because they had the tire advantage, and then when they had the incident, I just took the benefit from that, and then managed to get Hashim. And by our calculations, I should be tier 2 champion. So
Oh yes, yeah, you were definitely in the lead, and obviously with the win. I think it.
Yes, because
was-
Phil was the only close one, but he was 52 points behind me, and I gained points on him, so I'm above 52 points clear. So
Okay, so I've basically done a Suzuka 2022, and I didn't know you were confirmed champion, but yeah, there you are. Congratulations! I think it was a very great season from you, and yeah, we just have to see out the rest of the races. So yeah, very well done on your season, and congratulations on the championship.
yes, thank you.
Okay, that's all from me. Tim, would you like anything to add?
Not really, but I also want to congratulate on your championship win this year, and also for a good race from you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'll speak to you next week.
Yep, indeed. Just hang on. Let me just say. I think it's the next one is Abu Dhabi. Yes, it is. So yeah, good luck for Abu Dhabi. Indeed. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So there we are. Big Yossa, you're champion of the world. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. I should have done it from the. I should have done it from the beginning when you crossed the line, but there we are. Anyways, glad I got that out of the way. Okay.
And now
Anyway.
my hearing is also gone away.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Part of the script. Okay. Anyways, Hashima, don't think is in. Loris not in, so we're not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the description of the crash. But Phil is in. He's streaming. I don't care. I'll put him in anyways. Hello.
Hello.
So then, fourth on the road, and obviously quite the entertaining battle between you and Coolest. And yeah, talk us through how it went.
Yeah, so basically at some point me and Coolest realized it would be very beneficial for both of us if we help each other, which what we did in basically. We didn't fight each other too much. You can argue maybe it was more fighting or something, but we just tried to give us as much pace as possible, not to lose positions, because we knew that Loris and as well as Hashim get disqualified. So we both decided, yeah, let's just go for the podium, basically.
Okay, yeah, but obviously, just gonna take on that battle again. It was very entertaining between you two, and obviously, from 9th and 11th, you both made up quite a lot of places. So yeah, it's another very great advantage for you two.
Yeah, I mean, we both got kind of lucky with the incident in turn 8 also. Because me and Coolest nearly got the same fate as Maximilian, aka Idealist. He didn't get lucky. But me and Coolest could actually just dodge it in time, which was quite lucky. I will send a clip in that from that, because it was like I have like the thing with I always have to dodge like the most impossible accidents, and yeah,
Yeah.
I did it again basically.
Yeah, it was quite an insane crash that. So yeah, so glad you got a clip and hope and looking forward to see it soon. So yeah, that's all from me. Tim Blige, anything to add?
No, not really actually.
Okay, so
But just to congratulate for the great battle with Coolest. So we had a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And but also Coolest, my man, finally podium. I swear to God, if he retires, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, right, okay.
It is now on stream, so fuck you, Coolest, okay?
Yeah, there you go. Get the message out. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the interview, and good luck for Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, so then that was Phil Malone. We'll get the other side of the scoop with Coolest finishing just behind Phil.
Is error puts WTF?
You're in the
Hello?
commentator VC now.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but anyways, yeah. P5 on the road from 11th, and of course a very tense fight between you and Phil. Very clean, as we'd like to see in NLC as always. Yeah, talk us through the whole of your race.
Well, I mean, first of all, I want to claim it now. That's P3 once the reserves are disqualified. That's the only time I'm getting a podium this year, and so I'm
Oh
very
yes,
happy
no,
with
yeah,
that.
Loris was reserve, so
Yeah,
yeah.
Loris and Hashim will both be disqualified, so I'm claiming that P3. That's very happy about that. Japan's one of my favorite tracks, so very good to get that here. It's my first league race here as well, so that's cool. But yeah, my race was honestly, for a lot of it, it was kind of boring because I was behind Phil or I was either ahead of or behind Phil for basically the entire race. And we were in call together, and we were like, I mean, a lot of people were in call, but yeah, because we were together, we just kind of decided that it was better for our own races, since we were basically level on pace, that we would just use the DRS to tow each other along, and then once we got to the final few laps, then have a proper fight. So that's what we did. It was about 25 laps of just driving around and occasionally overtaking Phil and him occasionally overtaking me, and then in the final couple of laps, we were like, all right, let's try and fight it out now. Whoever wins wins. And I got pretty close onto the final lap. I was so low on battery though, so I was never going to be close enough. But I gave it a try. There was a little bit of contact, but yeah, it was still. I think it was a fair fight, and yeah, he beat me to what will be P2, but still, I'm very happy with that race.
Yeah, no, quite. Yeah, as you said, obviously, I think I caught a bit of a moment between you and Phil, getting a bit with a bit of a danger. But yeah, other than that, the rest of it was nice and clean and was very entertaining to see. That's all from my side. Anything from Tim?
And no, I would just want to congratulate on the podium as well. So
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on, Matt.
well done.
Yeah. Okay,
All right,
so
thanks
yeah,
guys.
that'll conclude the interview. Thank you and good luck for Abu Dhabi.
Thank you. See you then.
Goodbye. Okay, yeah, glad to get both of the sides of the action between the German and Englishman. So then, that was the coolest interview. XD Lol not in here. Let's check. Nadewell, no. Myths isn't, but perhaps he is in, so we'll take him in.
Oh,
Hello. Yeah. 8th. Oh, no, sorry, no. 8th, 9th, but obviously with disqualification for the reserves, I think it'll become 7th in the end.
6th, I think.
6th. Oh, no, yeah, because I think XD Lol also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a very decent run race. You got points in the end, but maybe there's some bumps along the way. So tell us through it.
I mean, qualifying went horribly. P14 couldn't have gone any worse. Then we had Codemaster's moment there, and what else? Then proceeded to go 13 laps on softs. And yeah, just stayed behind Nade for most of the race, not even trying to get past, but trying to stay with him. And pretty solid result for me. This season has not been good. And yeah, what is there to say?
Yeah.
Nothing much happened to me. I was just kind of there. Got the points. Had a clean race. Had clean racing with everyone, and a lot of stuff happened, but not to me.
Yeah, you stayed out the clear, obviously. It was good. I thought it was gonna be something happening to the Alpines in front when you were racing, but yeah.
I was really trying, man. I was really trying.
Yeah, for that.
And the guy in front was kind of blocking me, so it was really hard.
Okay, yeah, but in the end, they kept it clean. So yeah, I think honestly, nothing to say other than that. Well done on your points. Sorry.
Yup.
Yep, and Tim, that's all for me. Tim, is there anything to add?
No, not for me today.
Okay, cool. So that's all from me and all from him. And yeah, good luck on Abu Dhabi.
Have fun but yep. Good luck. Yep.
Goodbye. Good stuff in a bit.
Goodbye.
Yep. Anyways, okay, that was perhaps. Let's see. So the perhaps Bolter. Bolter, I think didn't race. No, I don't see him. Salva, of course, I won't interview him. Yay, AJ. Okay, so Zoxon and AJ, they didn't finish in the points, but I'll get them anyways. Zoxon in front, so we'll take him. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, so I think quite the disappointing race, especially P12. Not really much. I can't remember what really happened to you, but if you want to talk us through it, please do.
Qualifying wasn't that lucky because I somehow turned off ERS during my second lap.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
So I have to investigate that. First of all, second of all, the incident in lap 1 that wasn't quite lucky for me.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Where I thought I just have thought I'd get through it, but now that was the yeah, final hit. And yeah, the third one, which was pretty much unavoidable, is the spin in lap 11 with the old soft. Could have gone better. But overall, yeah, no further incidents, and yeah. In the end, I can say still some points when we when like guess two people are getting DSQ'd after the race, so still 1 point, and well, it's still good for us to not be last in the constructors title. So yeah, still that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the final two races.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, yeah, I think that's all for me actually. So anything Tim you want to add?
No.
Okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully you can get back up to speed and have
Well,
have a great race in Abu Dhabi.
yeah, well, if I'm sure to be here, I am in Switzerland for this Saturday. Let's see if I'm back on the evening. So yeah,
Okay. Well,
wish me luck for that.
Wait, where are you in Switzerland there? Then?
Bodensee,
Oh,
at,
okay.
at the Bodensee. So
That's
just for my father used to live here and moving. Now he's moving back to us, and we're getting some stuff too.
okay.
yeah.
Get
It's actually
back.
it's a nice it's a nice how do you say that? It's a
Nice.
nice place. Yeah.
Place, yeah, okay. So okay, yeah.
Switzerland's good. Switzerland's good, but I guess the Saarland's just better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never been there, but hoping to go one day. Maybe in a country in the Alps someday. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck to you. And yeah, hope to see you maybe back for Brazil.
or Australia. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Okay. Thanks again.
Alright.
Hello.
Yeah, we should give him the
No mic. Oh, okay. My race was shit. Okay. That's all I have to say. All right. Fair enough. That's the description that I just needed. Obviously, you finished P14 in the end, but still a nice last lap scrap with Kateshu. So there we are. Tim, anything to add?
no.
Okay.
Not really.
Well, we'll have to save. Well, I'm good at the last two races. Well, let's hope so, because obviously you need points to catch up at least in second. Shout out to this. Yeah, especially well done to him. Obviously, gaining the Mercs some points anyway. So yeah, good luck for Abu Dhabi then. Take care then. Review to okay. There we are. Okay, so then the end of the interviews. And with that, the end of the interviews, it's now time to start the clips, and I think it'll definitely be some entertaining clips. Have I just got to the opening intro, haven't I? For God's sake. Anyways. Okay. Please tell me my Discord works this time. Oh, for God's sake. Right, hang on.
Yeah, I think it's good now. Perfect.
Okay, okay. I thought it wasn't there. Okay, so then our first clip of the day is I think collision. Not my fault. Maybe it's under the virtual safety car, but who knows? Let's see our first clip of the day from Blazer.
Going green. Maintain positive delta until the
Oh,
green flags.
hello.
Ooh.
So that happened quite fast.
Yeah, the
Oh,
second
yeah.
tap was a bit comical, but
Yeah.
a nice little punterino.
Yeah, exactly. I think AJ just forgot his brakes existed, and then that's indeed happened. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice
Well,
little.
or he just looked back at in this
Oh, yeah,
moment
no,
and
and then
didn't realize someone was in front of him.
Yeah,
It happened to me also once, so yeah.
maybe to decrease the delta a bit, but yeah, there's that. Here we go then on lap 1 with as you can see in the top left corner, some voice chat action. So this will be entertaining. From oh no, Solo did race. Oh shit.
Yeah, he raced for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, he raced. So yeah, no point in doing that interview. Anyways, but he did race, and this was obviously the collision at lap 1. I forgot about that. Oh, on the curb, losing a lot of places still, and there's the collision, and oof! Out of nowhere, the McLaren comes barging into the side of. I think honestly, I think the McLaren was just a passenger. Couldn't do much about it. Maybe had a car side by side, but on the first collision between I think Kvyatbona, yes it is. Oof! Don't know what to say about that. Well, I think Kvyatbona maybe turning in a bit. I don't know. But yeah.
It's perfect teamwork from McLaren to take out Ferrari, actually.
Exactly.
I got tagged rounds. I'm
Wow,
out.
that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
I'm out.
Let's check the rest of the clip.
Oh, there's a big shunt.
I'm out.
Very
I
nasty
think
crash, actually.
Phil.
I think it's maybe or not, maybe Ferrari internal conversations probably. I remember I had that back in season 4. So yeah, nice to see that's still going on.
Well, can we actually go back to the clip and watch how long his race really lasted? Do we see that?
25 seconds. Oh no, actually, 15 seconds. And when he got punted, 12 seconds.
I wasn't that far away then with my 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to cuddle. Okay, we've got. Oh, I mean, we've got embeds from Mr. Zoxon. So hang on, I'll actually try and go on to. I'll try and make a window. Properties. Okay, it's not there, man. Hang on, sorry. Why is Chrome not registering? Okay, right. Chrome's not registering, so sorry, Zoxon. I'll probably fix it on the end of the last clip on here, but yeah, for now we'll just put your clips on hold. Here we go. From Phil's point of view, this is the collision on lap 1.
Good luck.
Put this down. I know it could be quite loud.
This was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
I got a terrible start. I was not prepared.
Alright, this is gonna be bad.
Ooh, almost getting near. So
I don't wanna.
Oh yeah.
obviously pushed out by Myths, but here's the collision.
Wrecking.
Gingen jullie naar Martins?
Oh my god. Sorry, I got hit from
Oh, Slinks has gone round as well. I actually didn't catch that. That's what happened to Slinks.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's why Slinks had a very awful race. But obviously, yeah, there he goes. I think he got tapped behind by the Alpine. So yeah, that's practically, or maybe because I don't think Alpine looks as near, but
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's Slinks' fault. Just spun off on his
No,
own. Well, I don't
a
know.
little. You see a little bit of smoke there, so I think it actually was a collision there. Just a little tap.
Ooh, a bit, but yeah. I won't point fingers, but yeah, but either way, that's practically ruined Slinks' race.
Yeah.
Anyways, lap 3? Don't really recall anything happening on lap 3. And yeah, so Coolest is confirmed driver of the day, as Aero just alluded it to me, so there we go, yeah. I mean, Phil finished in front of Coolest, but anyways. It's just something. Okay, where was I? Lap 3 of Suzuka. What's happened here? So a fight between Coolest again with Phil. Loads of clips I think is going to be delivered. A very great move into 130R. Yeah, very smooth.
So actually, the battle with Coolest and Film alone, I think it started in lap 1.
No, it started lap 3 actually. Just around 130R, very nice.
Yeah, but we saw in the last clip they were close together, even on the start.
No, yeah, there was. Okay, lap 7. Yeah, it's quite more clips on here. Oh, this is the collision between both Kizio and who else was it? Idealist or AJ?
Ooh.
AJ, yeah, very close. He said he'll provide a clip. Oh. Yeah, no.
Literally dodged the bullet there. He dodged it.
Yeah, and as you can hear, is that bullet dodged. But as you can hear in the voice chat, hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that virtual?
Yeah, people being surprised how it was virtual, especially me and you. It's great.
Yeah.
Again, still surprised that wasn't an actual full safety car, but anyhow.
I mean, we got safety car yesterday for less.
Yeah, exactly. They just hate tier 2. That's all they do. That's all it is. Right then, another moment.
Actually, done with the soft zone.
Ooh, very close battle there.
Yep, he takes advantage of that with the RS.
Yeah.
Still miss having a.
Edit for soft, what the fuck?
That's my plan.
Ooh, colliding, but
You think they can go that long?
Phil's still escaping.
I am.
I think they can.
And yeah, it was quite a.
That was a nice overtake, I have to
I'll
say.
take one second.
Yeah, quite a scrappy move, but Phil.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised about the Alpine's
plan.
top speed.
Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely
Think they can
still
go
at the
that
pace, but in the end got
I
caught
am.
out by
I
Phil.
think-
Yeah.
Okay, so then Vebo with a qualifying clip actually. That's
Oh yeah, when he retired actually.
oh yeah, okay. So no comms apparently. Ooh, what the hell? That was the incident.
Oh yeah.
So, ooh, that's quite. So
Can we see who it was?
it's Kizio, that's who it is. If I can, yeah, now I can put it in slow motion in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I actually think he wasn't paying attention.
yeah, no, I don't think he should have been.
When he realized it was too late.
Yeah, he should have been watching his mirrors as Kizio. Coming at full, I think he was on his. He was saying a lap, but then Kizio should have been looking at his mirrors, and that's what's caused
Yeah.
Weber to have an untimely end in the barriers.
I mean, the intention in the end, it was good, but the execution was bad.
Bad, very bad. And this is the last lap finish between Phil and
Good
Kulis.
evening.
Somebody said the softs could go 13 laps.
But my mediums are also 58, so yeah.
I think they forgot that I'm on controller.
Afstand zum Auto vor dir
I
beträgt.
have
controller, that was how I did
I
it.
do. But
Long
yeah,
battery, as you
I have
always just
50
want
in
to
front of my hand.
use it on the last. Oh, Kulis was trying to attempt to overtake.
Oh yeah, I don't
Good
know
old
what-
dive
what
bomb.
was
Yep.
doing right
Good
there.
fight.
Goodbye,
Bravo,
Coolest.
man.
Nice one.
Let's go.
But yeah,
Nice one.
Oh,
Coolest
paying their
podium.
dues.
Coolest podium.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I tried,
Okay.
man.
Ah, get me off this game.
1/10 of a second gap.
Yeah, no,
that's
yeah,
that's close.
yeah. Wish there was a photo finish, as we always do have it in RC. It's very entertaining, but anyways, there we are. I think he's put it on the embed now. So yeah, we'll watch those clips after Kateshi. Nice battle against AJ, yeah, definitely. Another photo finish. Ooh, quite a long clip this one, so we'll have to be seeing through the rest of it.
Die letzte Runde läuft. Letzte Runde.
So still old tires, I think, for AJ, but still made nice use of it versus Kateshi.
Yeah, and it's also soft tires. They're so much faster.
Yeah, I know, they were definitely faster, especially like in like a top flap like Hashima showed us.
Yeah.
Right.
I can smell a dive bomb into the
Ooh,
hairpin.
he's gonna try it. He's trying to go around the outside. He is alongside with him, but eventually backs out, and now he's gonna try it again. He's gonna try and look into 130R, or maybe even into Spoon. Oh, they had a really nice battle here. Shame we just missed just a few of it.
Well, we only can show one car, so
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Indeed, but here goes AJ now. I'm seeing on the left rear view mirror. He's still not aside. But yeah, this is the point where I saw it. There goes AJ trying it. Relatively clean though. I thought they made contact, but
No, they actually kept so clean.
yeah, I didn't hear any.
I'm
collision, and
impressed.
yeah, and there was that close finish of only 700. So yeah, very great racing between those two. It was very nice,
Yeah.
very nice to see. I mean, it was for no points, but still a great fight nonetheless.
I think sometimes the best battles are that one that you can't win anything. That are for basically nothing, but they sometimes are so great.
Yeah, let me just check if these are the same clips that Zoxon put on the end, but I don't think it is, or maybe it is. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, shut up. Trying to pause it, doesn't pause. Let's see, lap 1. I think it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I watched these clips anyways.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
got
here-
a drive through.
So it's the first clip.
5 seconds. Oh.
What are you doing?
Did you get a drive
Oh,
through?
Oh,
Jesus.
What? It didn't even.
AJ
It ended. It ended. Then I got a drive through.
AJ fucking spun me out.
No, I got.
I don't think I catch that actually.
Yeah, I mean, we probably totally missed that too.
Yeah, that's actually on the virtual safety car. So yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. So that's interesting interaction between who is it? AJ and Blazer.
It didn't even.
Oh,
yeah,
actually,
no,
that was the one clip.
Yeah, that was the
That
one.
was the clip that Blazers sent. Yeah.
That was the first clip the Blazer sent. So yeah, I didn't catch that incident under the safety car. Virtual safety car.
It ended. Then I got a drive through.
Interesting.
AJ fucking spun me out.
Well, it's 2 free positions for Mr. Saxon, so
Yep. Yeah, he won't care.
he would. I'm pretty sure he will take that.
Yeah, he won't care either way. He actually. Okay, so here we go from Mrs. Oxen's. He actually started way back, so we have a better view from the incident on lap 1. There goes the Ferrari spinning round and then, oh, something else happened to Zoxon, and that's why he lost a little bit of position.
5-second penalty.
Yeah, it was just
What is going on?
basically passenger there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no. I think it's the McLaren trying to join back on track. It was quite brutal. Well, I mean, I don't know who it
Yeah.
was, but yeah, it's Oxen just being unlucky in that crash. Unfortunately. But here we are on lap
At the
11.
moment, you
Oh,
are,
Loris pit,
you are
yeah.
actually
Wait.
second.
No, I didn't bid.
No, Loris didn't pit. Who pit? Somebody pit.
Exhilarating.
Kvyatbona pit.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right,
Kvyatbona.
yeah.
That's what happened on the. That's what happened. That's why I was facing the
At
wrong
the
way.
moment, we are P2 and P3 coolest.
And yeah,
At the moment, you
Oh, Loris
are.
pit.
so quite
Loris
the
pit.
Yeah,
error
actually,
from
P3 coolest.
Zoxon, as you can see
Oh.
here.
Kvyatbona pit.
Yeah, he
Kvyatbona.
just lost his grip, and got sent round.
Did he actually got
Damage.
rear wing damage?
Oh,
I just hope.
I don't think he did.
At the moment, we are
No, he didn't.
P2 and
He was
P3
just-
coolest.
Oh my god.
it's-
Zoxon
He crashed
spun
into
out
the.
right in front of me. Zoxon
Yeah, he didn't
spun
get
in
no
front of me, I
damage,
slammed
because
into
otherwise
him,
the
but
MFD
the
would
game
just
glitched and didn't give me damage.
basically
And I
explode.
slammed into him. Whew.
Okay, well that's that clip. Let's see this.
And now the shit post will begin.
The shit poster begins as always. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna try and post one.
I think one day we get banned from Twitch because we show the shit post with
Okay,
the
yeah, let's-
clips from stream.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, I saw. No, this was on. I remember this.
Hamburgers and egg and cheese, baby!
Oh no.
Oh yeah, baby!
Okay, let's not go.
It's getting ready to go down!
Let's not go through that again. I think it was Hungrier last season where that happened. That was a very nice video.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyways, that's the end of that. And yeah, that is the end of the stream. So, ugh, very very intense day, especially for
Yeah.
especially qualifying with that huge error. But perhaps other than that, it was a very nice, entertaining session. Really loved it. Anything for you to add until I end it?
No, I just can't wait for the penultimate round next week in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, Abu Dhabi, not really known for the best racing, but nonetheless, it's LRC. We'll definitely get some best.
Well, I actually had some good races there, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
but-
my best league race I ever had was in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, but in real life, that's probably not the case.
Yeah, in real life it's the shittiest track ever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that has been Suzuka LRC round tier 2 of round 9. Yes. I
Yeah.
was your host and alongside with Tim Blush. And on that bombshell, it is
Back to
time.
the studio.
It is time to end. Thank you for watching and good night. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.